Welcome back. I guess this is where we left off. We created um, announcements, we created different topics, outlines, lecture series. We've also created assignments um, by going into classwork. There are multiple elements that you can add by just clicking on create. You'd see the topics that you can create. You can add materials like lecture series, outlines, assignments, um, basically anything that you want to share with your students, and categorize them according to different topics. As you can see, we have an assignment due March 28, 11:59. It shows up as the upcoming event under stream, so you have a uh, bird's eye view of what is coming ahead. Um, so these are the basic stuff that we have covered so far. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the tips and tricks that would make your life a lot easier. Most of us take the same course over and over multiple semesters. So once we create one class, should we um, create from scratch another class for another section? It doesn't make any sense. There should be an easier way. Let's say you have a demo class with section 1 and you want another demo class for section 2. What can you do? You have created all the materials for section 1, so you don't necessarily have to create another section from scratch. What you can do, go back to classes. There is this three dots up here. Click here and you would see that there is a thing called copy. So if you press copy, it's going to create the same version of the class again. So it's going to by default call it copy of demo 1, but we'll call it demo class. But instead of section 1, we'll put section 2. Subject remains the same. Let's say now the room is NAC 206 or 406. Let's put it that way. And press copy. It will basically copy everything that you have posted in the classwork, but not your students as well as not your announcements. It's going to take a while because you may have a lot of content uploaded in the classwork, so be patient and it will eventually create a new class. You see that it's already showing the demo class with section 2 with 0 students. So if you open demo class 2, you would see under the classwork everything is here. But what's interesting is that all these are drafts. So these are not made available to the students yet, but these are all available to you as a separate class. You can make these things available by going to individual files that you have uploaded and clicking on this icon and going to edit and basically posting it. So if you click post, then every student will see the material in their streams immediately. So now it becomes green, all the other remains gray. So basically what it means is that the students can only see the course outline for now. They will not be able to see any of these things. You can gradually make these things available as the course and as well as the semester progresses. So it makes your life a lot easier. And you can see that the class code also changes, so you can share it with your the other section, this class code for them to join your new class. And by that, you will see your Google Classroom getting populated. So that's how you basically create a copy of the same course for different sections. Now, what about you move on to a next semester. And what do you do with all the classes that you have for this semester? Say we are now teaching the spring semester of 2020, and coming forward is what? The summer 2020. What will happen to these courses that we have created, or these classes that we have created? After each semester, what we can do and what we should be doing is going to this menu right up here once for every course that you have, every Google Classroom that you have created, and click on Archive. What this archiving does is that it basically creates the archive of all the documents, so you have all the records at your disposal, and it basically limits the access to students to the contents that have been shared to them. You and your students won't be able to make changes, so whatever they have submitted, that won't be they can't make any changes. You cannot also make any changes to that. You can view this class in Archive Classes in the Classroom menu, but you will not be able to make any changes. So it's a way to protect the integrity of the documents that you have on your Google Classroom. I can show you that all my archived classes that I have. So these are all archived. I can see all the assignments, all everything that I have listed or posted from here. And it's a good practice that you archive each class after each semester, because otherwise your Google Classroom, this window, is going to get cluttered with all the previous courses and classes that you have created in earlier semesters. One other factor that comes in really handy in while designing a Google Classroom is that once you go to classwork, you might have to copy some posts that you have made in one section to another section. Let's say we create assignment 2, and there's one other thing. If you have watched the earlier video on grading, you would see that we have created a lot of categories. So under that we had one assignment. So once you create that grading category, it will show up here as well. So if you click on assignments and then you change the points to say 10, and you change the date, say 31st, 11:59, topic is assignments, and assign, it will show up in here under assignments, that assignment 2. Now what would you have to do in order to make this assignment available again in demo class 2 in the other section? You can go to create and you can click on reuse post. So once you click on reuse post, it will show you your existing classes, also some of the archived classes that you have. It's taking a while. Maybe it's because of the internet connection or anything, but let's just see. Let me try that again. Go to reuse post. Yeah. So I can go to the demo class 1 and I would see all the posts that I have made for demo class 1 and which I can reuse for my demo class 2, which is the other section. So I'll select the assignment 2, and I will also, if I need, it's not mandatory that I have to click on create new copies of all attachments, but I can do it based on what sort of post that I'm copying or reusing on the other section. So as an assignment, I probably want to click on the create new copies of all attachments, and I'll press reuse. So what it will do, it will open up a new window with all the necessary things that are needed, all the assignment 2 instructions, if there were any. The files would have already been copied. It is for demo class 2 assignment, 10 points. Topic is assignment. Only thing that you need to change would be the date. The date won't be copied, so you'd have to manually put on the date and press assign. So now it will be made available to them as well. So it makes your life a lot easier.